Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, I'm back at the Atlanta airport and I have a very special video for you today. I'm actually flying out to look at two cars today, and they are some of the rarest, lowest mileage, most incredible examples I've ever seen. One of them is a wagon, and the other one is a 300 SD, the sedan. And man, the color combos on these cars are extremely rare, and they both have extremely low mileage. So anyway, we're gonna fly out and we're gonna meet the owner of the vehicles and take a look at them, and we will see you in a second. All right guys, I have landed. I flew into Hartford, Connecticut. We're kind of pulling into a little downtown Litchfield, and real small town, but it's absolutely beautiful up here this time of year. All right guys, here we are at Sunshine Car Repair, and ooh, I see the SD right over there. There's the SD. I'm really excited guys. We're gonna go in here and look at these cars and meet Andy and hear the whole story. All right guys, here we are with Andy. Andy's the shop owner. Andy, nice to meet you.
Hi John, pleasure.
And Andy, how did you come across these cars?
Well, these two cars were owned by an older gentleman who was kind of like checking off all the boxes as he was about to pass.
Okay.
And one of the things he wanted to do was get rid of his country home and his two cars that were at his country home. And there was two diesel Benzes that had been sitting in his garage for like 4 or 5 years and hadn't run. He's probably about 90 years old. My guess is he wasn't driving, although I didn't have that conversation with him. But so I went to get the cars, and you know they clearly had the house and the cars have been abandoned for a long time. The grass was high, the garage was all boarded up and had paper on the windows. It was all dark in there. We jump started them both, brought them here, had old diesel fuel in it and some little bit of musty, and put some new batteries in it and went through the cars. They were beautiful cars.
Isn't that amazing? A diesel, they can sit there for 20 years, yeah, and these diesel engines will fire up every time.
Oh my God, these cars are gorgeous. I knew, I was like in love as soon as I saw them. I thought, oh my God, I love these cars.
So
beautiful.
You've actually done...
This is one, and that red one right over there is the other. Those are the two cars owned by this gentleman. His main home was in Manhattan.
Okay, lived in Manhattan.
Lived in Manhattan, and this was his country town. And he had married a woman in this town, but passed away 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I think he kind of gave up on Litchfield after that, you know, with his wife gone. So anyway, these are the two cars. We've had them now since last fall. We've had them for about 9 months. We cleaned them up. We did a whole bunch of mechanicals on them to make them good, strong running cars. They're beautiful, low mileage, well cared for, loved cars, and I'm excited that John's going to take them and make them even nicer. I'm very excited.
Guys, let's walk out here and look at the SD.
Get you the keys.
Okay, guys, this SD, so this is the rarest color combo I have ever seen on a 300 SD. This is a 1982, and I think, is this Orient Red? I'm not sure. I'll have to look up the color. Do you know what color this is called?
I call it burgundy red.
Yeah, it is definitely burgundy.
I don't know actually.
I don't know what the Mercedes color is either.
It's a nice color though. It's single
stage, yeah.
Yeah, it's legit. So I mean, it's a great color. I love it.
Yeah, so guys, I'll look up the color. I'll get the color code. But I've never seen this color in a 300 SD. Now, let me show you the best part, why this car is so amazing. Check this out. Guys, that is a black leather interior. How awesome is that? I have never seen this color, exterior color with black leather interior. Yeah, I saw this car and I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. Look how cool that is. Wow, and here's the best part, you guys. Look at this. 58,000 miles. Yeah, that's right, 58,000 miles. That's all the original wood. And of course, you know, we're gonna go back to the shop, original dash, and I'm gonna completely go through everything and do my process on it. But this is officially the coolest color combo, red exterior with black leather, that I've ever seen in a diesel Mercedes. So guys, we're just out cruising in the SD right now, and yeah, this is an amazing vehicle. I just love the paint and interior. You said that the guy that owned this had a place on Park Avenue?
Yeah, Sutton Place, which is right near Park Avenue in Manhattan.
Yeah, so and you also said he had a place in France,
yeah,
and when he sold you the cars, he moved to France?
Yeah, he was going to his house in France to rest.
So this guy was very wealthy, it sounds like.
No question.
He took such amazing care of these cars.
He did.
You said he had a Rolls Royce too, but he liked the 300 SD the best.
Yeah, that was his favorite.
Hey, I don't blame him. Way better built car than a Rolls
nice?
Royce. Yeah, it drives fantastic.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It drives great.
Drives like an S-Class.
It drives nice. It drives nice. I'm gonna make a right here.
There we go, guys. Look at that. 58,792 miles. And of course, we'll get it back to the shop and do anything I need to do to it. But God, this thing is nice.
Take the left here.
Right here?
Yeah. We'll just avoid traffic. We'll go around. Yeah, this car drives really nice.
Yeah, the SDs are. There's an extra little something with the S-Class, even though it's the same engine as the wagon.
I know. The suspension set up, and the weight of the car, just the way it's balanced.
It's a different suspension design. They're a little bit wider, a little smoother. The seats are a little more comfortable. Yeah, it's an S-Class, guys.
It's their flagship.
Well, guys, we're gonna go back to Andy's shop and park these cars, and I think I'm gonna drive the wagon back to Atlanta and send my transport to pick up the 300 SD. And so the SD will probably arrive back in Atlanta a couple of days after I get back. All right, guys, we're going up to Andy's office to look at the paperwork. Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey there. All right, guys, so these are the service records from Andy for the 82 300 SD. And yeah, what's going on here? I see y'all detailed it, removed, reinstalled. Oh, he took out the seats and properly cleaned the carpet.
I like doing that. Then you can clean it really good.
Absolutely.
You know? So it came with some really dark tint, which is good because it preserves, it keeps the sun out of the leather.
Yeah, it
which
saves
is nice.
the interior.
But I didn't like the way it looked.
I do the same thing.
I didn't like it. So we took the tint out. The driver's seat wasn't working. It was a simple connection issue.
Okay,
Climate
right there
control.
Replace the module.
We replaced the modules in both of those cars. So we did that. Yeah, we did the climate control.
You know what
module.
happens on those? The solder points.
Is that what
After
it is?
years, they'll get little cracks in the solder points.
Yeah.
You have to replace the units.
It was an easy repair. It just comes as an assembly.
Fuel
Did the same
gauge,
thing with the fuel. We
the
cleaned the
sending
fuel
unit.
out, cleaned out the sending unit. We bought new floor mats for it. Oil service. We changed the fluids. Coolant flush. Same thing with the air filter and the housings.
Yep.
We did the transmission vacuum modulator. The 2 fuel filters. We did the engine mounts and the dampers on
I'm
that.
so glad
also,
you did that.
We did that. It makes it drive much
Yeah,
smoother.
absolutely.
It takes the vibrations out. We did all new brakes. So the front brakes, we did wheel bearings and rotors and pads.
Fantastic.
We did the new calipers and brake flush.
Awesome.
Placed the battery tray and the battery. And
Andy, you do it right, man.
we did the drive belts. Replaced the little pump on the on the diesel
the
pump.
original ones always leak.
They do.
They start leaking.
They've got an updated one. Bosch makes a nice updated one.
That's
so
the same one I use. I actually brought one with me just in case. I did.
Okay.
Sure.
So we did this transmission service wasn't just the fluids. We did drop the pan and change the filter.
Perfect.
We did a ball joint on this one, and we drained the tank. We drained the diesel fuel from the tank because it was so old. It was
nice.
4 or 5 year old
fuel. Yeah.
So we changed the 2 hoses in the back by the tank. They were a little dry rotted, so we put new hoses on there.
Beautiful.
We took the cluster apart and cleaned it all up. We did a wheel line.
It was getting like they get those little white spots.
Got a little
on
dirty.
them.
Yeah, it was like a little different from sitting around.
Yeah.
And it just didn't look right. So it was. Took it out, took it apart, scrubbed it up nice.
Very nice.
We did an alignment on this one.
Beautiful.
Anyway, we did
Nice.
$8,700 worth of work on this car to make sure that it was good, strong driving.
And guys, I just drove it. Y'all just saw the test drive. It drives
Drives
absolutely
fabulous.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's a really nice driving
SDs
car.
are awesome
Yeah,
cars.
very nice car.
Okay, guys, we just took delivery of the 300 SD, the transporter. Just dropped it off today from Connecticut. I cannot wait to get started on this car. Coolest color combo I've ever owned on a 126. I already see some stuff I want to do. You can see the wood trim is delaminating, so I want to refinish the wood trim, which I do on a lot of these cars. But the leather seats are absolutely amazing condition. Yeah, those are remarkable. And yeah, so we'll do some work on the wood. The dash is beautiful, no cracks in the dash. Yeah, so probably the first thing I'll do on this car is take the wood off and send it out to Madeira Concepts to be refinished. And once Madeira is done with the wood, it'll look brand new. They're the only company that do it exactly how Mercedes did with the polyester resin coating. And they do a fantastic job. And let's look over here on the driver's side. Yeah, same thing goes right here. See where the wood is starting to delaminate? So I want to refinish all these wood pieces. They'll look brand new when I'm done with them. But yeah, this is a original Survivor, guys. 58,000 miles. It's not going to need too much, but I'm going to try to make this thing brand new condition again. One thing I always like to look at are the visors. Oh, nice. There are no cracks in the visor mirrors. Yeah, they were probably never used because I always have to rebuild these visor mirrors. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful condition. Oh yeah, that's funny. On the S-Class, you had that one right there to block the sun from coming through here. They turn this AC off. 58,000 miles. This is an awesome vehicle. Let me go ahead and pull it into the shop. I got it back in the shop now. Also, here's another thing I want to do. That is not the correct Becker radio. That's from the 86, 87. So I want to take this out. The correct Becker radio, the LCD, was like that wide. And then 86, 87, it got the bigger screen. So I want to take this out and put in the original style Becker radio with Bluetooth added, which I have a couple of those back at my shop that I've already had restored and had Bluetooth added. Beautiful paint. That's original paint there too, guys. Check that out. I haven't detailed or washed or anything. Amazing. And I'm just checking out the anodized aluminum trim. Guys, this is what it looks like when they're kept in a garage their entire life. See how there's no cloudiness and no fading. Let's walk around to the other side. See how it looks over there. Yeah, see how nice that is? It's because it hasn't been rained on and it doesn't have all those watermarks and spots that have messed up the anodized aluminum trim. Yeah, beautiful condition. Guys, check this out. This is an unrestored original 58,000 mile motor. I haven't done anything. Like literally this car just came off the transport. Yeah, it still has some remnants of the zinc plating on here. Got a little cloudiness on the valve cover, but I'll clean all that off. And yeah, I might re-zinc plate this one. I don't know. We'll figure that out when I get to it. But yeah, I mean, look how clean that's 40 years old, and I have not detailed or done anything. Yeah, I'm going to refinish and repaint this lid. You can see we got some crustiness starting to appear right there. But all that's normal stuff you do on these cars. Oh, look, they already replaced the hood pad. That's nice. Yeah, oh, I can see there's new belts on here. Yeah, so I'm going to be interested to get under the car and look at all the maintenance that was done, because it was obviously being maintained. Oh yeah, I see even there's brand new diesel injector return hoses. Those are genuine Mercedes too. Yeah, so there's probably a significant amount of maintenance. Yeah, there's new brake fluid, so that means the brakes were, oh, that's a new brake booster. Check that out. Okay, this is getting interesting. I can already see tons of maintenance that was being done on this vehicle. Oh yeah, see, it was already converted to R134. There's the red cap and the blue cap. So it looks like the AC. Oh, I can see that's a new AC compressor down there too. Okay, finding all kinds of cool goodies on this car. And we'll go back to those service records that Andy gave me. And then we'll get it up on the lift when I do my inspection and find out all the details. Okay guys, the entire time I've been looking at this car, I thought it was English red. I think that's 504 paint code, but I just looked on the core support and the paint code is actually 501. So this is in fact an Orient red car. Some people say maroon, but that color is Orient red. So there we go. That is, I just looked up the VIN and looked up the paint code, and that is 100% paint code 501 Orient red. 300 SD, beautiful car, beautiful color combo. And there'll be a complete series on this car. I'll be going through everything. Suspension, air conditioner, brakes. I mean, I've just got to go through everything. And especially I want to redo the wood trim. That's going to look brand new again. Anyway, amazing 58,000 mile car. Hope you enjoyed this series and stay tuned for more videos on this beautiful 82 300 SD.